Hello, food lovers from around the world. If you haven't figured out by now, I am originally from Romania, which is in Eastern Europe. That's why on my channel you will find a lot of Romanian recipes. Today again I will delight you with some Romanian traditional cuisine. This time we are making papanashi, which are similar to donuts but use farmer's cheese in the dough and are faster to make as they don't rely on yeast. There is probably not a single person in Romania that doesn't know them, and you can find them in any traditional Romanian restaurant. I haven't met any person yet who didn't love them at first bite. We serve them with sour cream and fruit jam or preserve. Let's get to work, shall we? We will need farmer's cheese, which is similar to ricotta or cottage cheese but drier, and I have the recipe for it on my channel, so make sure you check it out. All-purpose flour, eggs, salt, vanilla extract, zest from one organic lemon, baking powder, and a little sugar. We mix the flour with the baking powder, the salt. We add the lemon zest and the sugar to the cheese and mix well. If your cheese is wet, then make sure you drain it before using it. If it has bigger curds, crumble them to smaller pieces before using it. We add the vanilla extract as well. Now we separate the egg whites from the yolks. We add the yolks to the cheese and mix in. Add the flour mixture too. We want to whip the whites separately until stiff peaks form before incorporating them in. This will make our papanash very fluffy, so don't skip this step. When you can turn them upside down and they won't come out, it means that the whites are ready. We gently incorporate them in the cheese mixture. If your eggs are on the small side, you might need to add one more. Now we are ready to shape them. We oil the counter and take a tennis-sized ball piece of dough or 120 grams. From this quantity of dough, we will get 5 big balls and 5 small that have 30 grams each, and we will use for the top. The dough might be sticky, but that's okay. Don't add too much flour or they will be tough in the end. If you would like to try our traditional yeast donuts, I will leave the link to that recipe in the description box below. I will also include the farmer's cheese video recipe, as it is hard to find in some countries. We sprinkle them with a little flour and press our finger through the middle to make a hole. We roll the little ones too and leave them aside. Now they're ready to be fried. We heat the pan with a couple of inches of oil on medium heat. When the oil is hot, we put one big piece with its small ball to fry. We fry them for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side or until golden brown. If the oil is not hot enough, the papanash will absorb it and become greasy. If it is too hot, they will turn brown fast and they will be still raw inside. So make sure it bubbles when you put them in. We take them out on a plate lined with a paper towel to absorb the extra oil and continue frying them all. I actually have a funny story with papanash that happened when I was about 40 years old. I was with my family at the seaside and went to have lunch at a restaurant. For dessert, I ordered 2 portions of papanash, one with strawberry jam for me and the other with peach jam. At that time I didn't like sour cream, so I asked the server to put the sour cream from mine on top of the other ones. When the order came, he got it all wrong, and the strawberry jam ones had extra sour cream. Don't judge me for what I am about to say, as I was young and quite entitled at the time. But I started screaming and crying and told the server that if he were working for my dad's business, I would have asked him to fire him right away. And then I told him to close his pants zipper and that he should be ashamed to present himself with it open in front of the customers. Needless to say that he turned red, apologized, and got our order right the second time. But we still remember this and now laugh about the whole situation. Now back to our recipe. They look perfect. Let's dress them nicely. A little bit of sour cream or crème fraîche, some fruit jam. I used plum today, but feel free to use any kind you love. Some of my favorites are apricot, strawberry, fig, and sour cherry. Top with a little donut hole. More sour cream. And more jam. Don't they look beautiful? They remind me of the days when I used to go with my parents to the seaside. Every restaurant there would serve them. It was probably the only dessert they had on the menu at that time. So they bring back good memories for me. They are perfect. Crunchy on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside. A little sour, a little sweet. Just so good. Make them and you can say you've had your first taste of Romania. If you guys try them, let me know your opinions in the comments below. If you appreciate my work, I would be very happy if you shared, liked, and subscribed. This will help me make even more delicious creations in the future, and it will encourage me. Thank you for watching. Bye!